Okay, it's recording. Cool. Thanks everyone for coming. We have pizzas as promised, but we're waiting on plates. So once the plates arrive, we can get everyone some pizza, and we can try and keep it to maybe one slice per person, just to make sure everyone gets at least one slice, and then yeah, we'll go from there. So I think we'll give it a few minutes. I think we're waiting on our treasurer. His name is Sarab, so he's coming with the plates. So I'm thinking maybe we'll wait. We'll wait at least until 6:30, then wait a few more minutes, and hopefully he can get here. And we can start the pizza process. So, but thanks for coming out. Like, such a big crowd. So I know that there was a conflict with ACM, and yeah. Did any of you guys go to the open source GBM? I heard it was like huge. It was like out the door. Was there enough pizzas for everyone? No? So you're hungry? Okay. Cool. I was thinking all the officers, if you guys want to come up here, we can introduce ourselves. I'm gonna stand up here. Cool. Yo. Yeah, can you guys hear me? Yeah, I see it's super low. It might be low on battery. Yeah, I don't want to. Yeah, I agree. Cool. And this QR code is for the sign-in form. It just helps us to know like where we're reaching you guys. Maybe you heard us on Discord or from a class announcement. Cool. You're blocking all our nice logos. Okay. Cool. Yeah, it's super low. I see it on Zoom. Yeah, as long as they can hear on Zoom, then we're good. Cool. Hello, sir. Good. How do you think we should do the pizzas? Never done this. It's more of yeah. We just start getting it out. I guess you know how far we'll just start and then we'll break it up in the middle for pizza. Okay. Cool. All right, guys. I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna get started, and once the plates arrive, we'll take a break, and then we can line up for pizza, and we can keep going after everyone has their plates of pizza. So yeah, thanks everyone for coming. My name is Philip. I'm the president of SEC, and to my side, oh, here are the plates. Nice, right on time. So maybe we can create two lines if you guys want pizzas, just line up here, and we can yeah, we can start handing them out one slice per person. So yeah, don't be shy. Don't be scared to be the first person. Cool. Thanks for getting the plates. Yeah, take a paper if you want. If you don't want a plate, you can take a paper. And then yeah, let's open them. I think there's 3 options. Yeah, cool. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, that actually was good timing. 6:31. So when the time comes for the demo, I'll join on my phone, or I'll join the Zoom on. You'll join. Yeah. No, because you wanted to stream it through your emulator, right? Yeah. Okay, so then just join on your laptop, and then we'll. On the Zoom? Yeah. Should I join now then? I mean, I think you're fine. Well, it's because when the time comes, it's pretty. Can you send me the Zoom? Where's the Zoom? It's on Discord on the announcement page. Yeah. Here, let me move this one out. Oh, this one's all gone. All right. Oh no. Oh, nice, nice. We still got more pizzas, so if you want a slice, you haven't gotten one. All right, guys. I think we'll get going here now. So, yeah, if you haven't signed in, make sure to sign in. Leave it up there for one more minute or so. All right, I think everyone's got some pizzas now, so we can start. Okay, thanks everyone for coming again. So yeah, we are Software Engineering Club and first GBM of the semester. Sorry about the conflicts, but we have a lot planned for this semester, so we wanted to keep our schedule like how we're planning it. And yeah, we'll jump right into it, except these are some of the companies that our members have interned or gone to work for. So yeah, it's a good place to meet software engineers and network and soak up that knowledge that we have to offer. And yeah, we'll get started. So the first thing we're going to do is go through the agenda. We'll talk about what is our mission, and we'll introduce ourselves, all of the officers. We'll jump right into the web dev training program that we offer, and that kind of ties into our main project that we work on, which is called Clubfinity. But before we talk about Clubfinity, we'll talk about the upcoming events, the socials, the workshops that we have to offer. And then, yeah, we'll just talk about Shell Hacks, which we have partnered with. So we'll mention them at the end. And then if we have time, we want to do a demo of Clubfinity so you guys can see what we've been working on for these past few years. Okay, so yeah, our mission is to help you guys learn practical software technologies and concepts. So in your classes, you'll learn a lot of good foundation concepts and tools and practices. But what we want to do is help you guys get experience with industry technologies, what is being used out there in the world right now. And we try to give you guys that experience of being a software engineer and hopefully build up your resume, get you some good experience. And ultimately, we want to help you secure internships and full-time roles. So yeah, to become a more knowledgeable developer, and then obviously make friends. So we do a lot of socials as well, and college is about having fun. So we definitely want to help you guys build that experience. So yeah, I'm Philip. This should say president, but yeah. My interests are web development. I've done app development, game development, and then recently I've been trying to learn a little bit more about machine learning. And yeah, I love to play hockey, and UF has a hockey team that most people don't know about, but I play for them. So yeah, I'll hand it over to.
You want to like go in order of the slides or?
Yeah, actually, hand it over to. Sorry, our vice president, Max, is not here right now because he's going to the ACM, GBM, and also the OSC. So he's the.
All right. Hi, guys. I'm Saurabh. I'm the head of ops and I'm on the Clubfinity dev team as well. I've interned at a company called Biorossi, and then my interests are front end and UI design. And then I've also started getting into machine learning too. So.
Hi, my name is Han, and I'm the head of outreach of this club. I'm responsible for the announcements posted on Discord and Instagram. I'm doing research and planning using natural history, and my interests are web dev and AI.
Hey guys, I'm Xander. This past summer, I interned at Walmart Global Tech. And by the way, I'm one of the lead developers on the Clubfinity team. And some of my interests are backend development. Recently, also machine learning. I've tried to learn a bit about it, and also system architecture. And outside of that, I love playing soccer. So.
Alex is our other lead developer, but he's not here right now. But yeah, so me, Alex, and Andrew, and the whole project.
Hey guys, my name's CJ. I'm a tech lead on Clubfinity. And this past summer I did an internship at Dell. Oh, all right. My fault. So my interests are back-end development. I've been getting into quant trading. I think there's a club at UF for that now, so maybe I'll try and get involved with that. And I play soccer my free time.
Hi everyone, my name is Jordan Sheehan, and it says there I did an internship this past summer at a company called Webster Store. My big interest is full stack. With Clubfinity, I'm also getting into app development, and I also really enjoy UI and UX design.
What's up, guys? I'm Nathan. I'm a junior here. I'm also part of the Clubfinity dev team. But this past summer, I worked at Lockheed Martin. Some of my interests are data analysis, backend, kind of machine learning, following the trend of the other members. But yeah, I also play soccer. So that's it.
Hi, I'm Mike. I interned at Florida Blue this last summer. I like backend development and game development. I don't think so.
Hey, I'm Sai. I'm a sophomore. I mainly work on the application. I don't have any internships. I definitely learned a lot through this club, specifically full stack development. As for my hobbies, I like playing video games and competitive programming.
Real quick, before I hand it over to Han, we all of us went through this web dev training program. So like I was mentioning, we helped you get some skills in full stack development. What does that even mean? So not just like the conceptual part of it, the practical experience, like actually building a full stack application, designing it, so I'm gonna talk a little bit more about what this means, but you're a good resource.
Hi, I'm Han, and I'm the onboarding lead of UFSCC Clubfinity team. And web dev training is a 5-week boot camp that teaches web dev and various industry level technologies like MERN, MongoDB, Express, React, and Node.js. So if you're interested in joining the software engineering team called Clubfinity, then please be aware of the announcements that I'm going to post later. So that's it.
All right. So we'll talk about some of the workshops that we have planned. So One thing I want to mention is when I first came to UF, oh, by the way, we're apparently #1 public school in the nation right now. So props to all you for getting in to this amazing school. But yeah, so when I first came to college, I had no experience with programming. And yeah, doing events through clubs definitely helped me build up my confidence as a developer and build up my experience, my resume and all that, as well as the classes, working hard in school. But one thing we noticed is when we do workshops, sometimes students don't have some of the basic skills required for developing, such as navigating terminal, like some basic terminal commands. Cool. That's the next one. So I'm talking about this one. So I'll jump into this one first. You guys probably are very concerned about getting internships. So what we want to do is share the knowledge that we have to offer, which is how do you need to prepare for an internship? Where should you be applying? What should your resume look like? So we have a lot of good experience between all of us on this team, and we want to share that with you. So yeah, definitely come out to this event. And I know when I attended it, it definitely gave me a good roadmap for what, where was I, what did I need to do? What, how can I get there? So yeah, and we've gotten very good feedback on this event last year. So hopefully you come out and get some value out of it. So now back to the intro to development. This is definitely more like technical. So you'll learn some how to use Git, how to do some shell commands, how to use some package managers like npm and pip. And we're gonna partner with ColorStack and maybe another club to create some stations so that if you're not comfortable with some of the basic tools required to do development, hopefully we can help you become more confident and gain those skills. So yeah. And then yeah, on September 19th, we're gonna have a game night with SSD. The president of SSD is here, Jonas. So yeah, we've done events with them in the past. Last year we had like 8 Switch controllers and we had a giant Super Smash Bros. Game. So we'll get some Jackbox games going. Maybe we'll play some board games. But yeah, question. It's still to be determined. Yeah, we're gonna try and get a consistent room going, but for now, we're just booking it on room by room basis. So we'll definitely keep that posted in our Discord. Yeah, definitely interrupt me if you have questions, please. So moving on, game night. And our next GBM, this is our former president, not our last president, but the president before that. Her name is Emily, and she's an engineer at Microsoft now. So we definitely want to talk with her and see how did she reach this position and get some advice from her. And yeah, I'll also learn what she does at Microsoft. So yeah, some of the workshops we have planned for now are how to get an internship, how to intro to development. And then we're going to do portfolio site. So one thing that companies like to see, I don't know if you guys have been applying for internships or full-time roles or whatever, but sometimes they have a little bracket which says other websites or like personal website. And if you don't have one, it's not too bad at all to make one. And it's a good way to learn HTML, CSS, and some basics of JavaScript. And then we're do a REST API workshop. We did one last semester and it was pretty successful. So just learning what is a REST API and then building one and deploying one. And then we have some ideas for future workshops. So we're going to see what we want to do. We're open to suggestions. So yeah, I'll hand it over to our lead developer of Clubfinity to talk about our main project.
All right. So as you guys know, we do workshops just like a lot of clubs. But one other thing that we do also is we develop Clubfinity. So Clubfinity is an app. It's to promote and manage all clubs in one location. Think of it as one app where all clubs are available to join, get announcements, get events, get news about them. So right now it's kind of chaotic, right? To join different clubs. Maybe you'll have on Discord, one on Slack, one on Teams. It's not really ideal. So we're developing Clubfinity, where all that's combined into one app, one mobile application. And so as a club, we use a sort of industry-like methodology to develop this application with about around 15 engineers at the moment. Okay, so if you're looking for software engineering experience, it's a great opportunity to join us on Cloudfinity. So some of the things you'll do is first use cloud computing tools. So for example, we are deploying our app through Google Cloud Run. So we use Docker, we'll talk about that later, but we deploy on Google Cloud Run. We also use AWS S3 for image hosting because we use that within our app. Then we also use an agile development process. So if you've taken, I believe it's Intro to Software Engineering, you'll learn about agile. So we use an agile scrum methodology where we have 2-week sprints and we'll meet weekly by team, and you'll have tickets just like in the industry. So you'll truly be prepared for when you get a real job, you'll know what to do. We also work on front end and back end, right? So we have a front end. We'll talk about technologies right after this, but we're a front end mobile application runs both on Android and iOS, and our back end is running on a Node.js server. So you have the opportunity to work on both aspects, which truly makes you like a full stack dev and prepares you for the future. And finally, UX and UI design. So we always try to revamp our user experience. We're actively seeking UX and UI design officers. We'll talk about that after. But that's also a big part of our app, right? Because we want to make sure that the user experience is as best as possible.
Yeah, actually, and I want to add one thing real quick. When I started working on Clubfinity, I was a UX designer at first because I didn't have much knowledge. So I was doing that first, and then I started coding on the app itself. So, you know, if you haven't thought about UX before, maybe think about it. It might be a good way to get into this world. So yeah.
So what are some of the tools we actually use, the technologies we use? So our main stack is the MERN stack. For those that don't know what a MERN stack is, it's like that. It's a full stack stack, and it comprises of MongoDB in the backend. So that's a database we use. So MongoDB is a NoSQL database. For those of you taking databases, you've probably learned SQL. NoSQL is you store documents. It's a bit different, but it's easy to learn. Then we use Express and Node.js for our backend. So we use a Node.js server and use Express.js as the framework to run the APIs. And finally, we use React in the front end, a very popular tool, and it's always great to use. But specifically, we use React Native because we are developing a mobile application. Then we use GitLab. So we have a pretty large code base. Because one of the reasons it's great to join us at Clubfinity is that you'll have a chance to work on a big code base, which is really useful for the future. So we use GitLab, and we have a bunch of different pipelines there to automate the deployment process, verification of PR, stuff like that. Like I mentioned before, we use Google Cloud Run. That's for deployment process. So we use Docker, and we create these images, these containers of our application. Think of them as like this one box with everything you need to run the application, Clubfinity, and we deploy that in Google Cloud Run for the backend. And then we also use Figma for any UI, UX design we perform for the app. So, like we said, we use a modern development practice. So we use an agile Scrum methodology. And what that entails a lot of times is use a Scrum board. So this is an example of a Scrum board. I believe it's a bit outdated as of now. But you'll see you have the to-dos, the in progress, under review. So you'll truly be immersed in like a real world developer experience. And you'll have, these are separated by teams right now. And so you'll have your task, usually assigned bi-weekly. You'll complete your task, get a new ticket, just like in the real world. So it's a great experience for any developers that are interested in this stuff. So we are actively looking for officers. The two roles that we're looking at right now is tech officers. So you'll be a part of the core dev team, right? You'll develop features for Clubfinity. You'll attend the Scrum meetings with your team, the bi-weekly meetings with the officers where we gather and start off a new sprint, close out the old one, see what we learned, see what we have to do best. Then we're also looking for UX and UI designers. So our app, we're aware that there's some screens that have to be revamped for modern UX standards, I guess we could say. And so we're actively looking for UI and UX designers to join our team and lead the creative path of Clubfinity. And then you'll have assigned UX meetings and you'll meet with the teams about new features coming out and stuff like that. So if anyone is interested in both of those roles, please scan this QR code. I believe this goes right to the form, to the application form. We do have like a sort of interview process, but it's not as hard as the industry. But we're open to everyone. And again, if you don't have the necessary experience to build out like a full stack app, we have the training program that Han mentioned before. So please scan that QR code if you're interested. We're always looking for more developers on our team.
We'll send out the slides after, so you don't have to scan it right at this moment. So yeah, we'll keep moving. But we're pretty much wrapping up here. So one thing we wanted to mention is the shell hacks. So hackathons are a great way to, gain experience, try new things, possibly meet recruiters. So like, for example, I attended Swamp Hacks 2 years ago and I won one of the sub prizes. And through that, I met a recruiter and got an internship opportunity. So I think the registration might still be open, but yeah, if not, there's so many hackathons. Definitely attend Swamp Hacks, but Shell Hacks is a good one. It's in Miami. and I'm not sure if they confirmed the bus transportation system for UF students, but hopefully there'll be some way to get there without driving yourself. But yeah, we partnered with them. So, yep. Say it again. They confirmed the bus. Okay. Yeah, there you go. So literally you don't have to worry about like getting there to Miami because that's kind of a far drive. But yeah, so we partnered with Shell Hacks and just wanted to give them their shout out. And then lastly, yeah, Color Stack is a new club on at UF, and the basic idea is to basically trying to help the representation of Black and Latinx computer science students. So we're going to be doing events with them throughout the semester, but we just wanted to give them a shout out. So yeah, the last slide is if you don't have our website already. I'm assuming most of you have our Discord or our Instagram at this point, but this takes you to our website. And like I mentioned, we'll post all these slides in our Discord after the event. So yeah, that's pretty much all we have for you guys. If you want to we'll stick around and answer questions. So we ended much earlier than what we were planning, but I think yeah, we'll give you back some of your time. So thanks everyone. Oh, actually, sorry. We're gonna demo Clubfinity. So if you want to stick around and see what we've been working on, definitely yeah, stick around, but feel free to go if you want. But we've been working on Clubfinity for almost 5 years now. So it's pretty much in beta testing. We're going to start using it within SEC, but we have a lot of features on the front end and the back end that we're hoping to build up. So you have the Discord. Cool. Yeah, it's in the announcements. See if there's any questions on Zoom. We're good. You want to hold the mic? Oh, okay. Allow all participants to share screen. Okay, you should do now. You cannot share.
You're sharing that point.
Oh, okay. Okay, you should be able to do it now. You want to take the mic?
Yeah. Is this showing correctly now?
Yeah, it looks good on my end.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. If anyone's interested in the demo, we'll do a quick demo of what Clubfinity is. So like we mentioned before, we have the app running on both iOS and Android. I'll be demonstrating Android here for the sake of the demo, but both work. So I'll start from at the start of the app. So when you first we first start the app, you'll have the login experience just like many other apps, and then you'll log in. So quickly click down. All right, so you'll log in. This is our home screen. And by the way, all the screens, we're always updating the UX and UI. And if you have ideas, please feel free to join Clubfinity. That's what we're looking for UX and UI design for. But this is the main screen, so you have like the events coming up for a specific club. So here we see that Software Engineer Club is a bunch of events. These are not real events. They're just for the sake of the demo. You can select your participation in these events. Then you have the Discover screens. This is where you have all the different clubs. We're also currently enhancing the screen to augment what a Discover screen it really looks like. So we're actively working on this. But right now you could find a club, for example, Software Engineering Club. We can go to the club screen. All right. Then we have a calendar. So this is how you're going to keep track of what's upcoming, what events you have. So for example, we see on the 25th of September here, we have an event here for Software Engineering Club. And then on the 26th, we have another one, etc. So that's like the calendar view to sort of keep track of what's going on for different clubs. Then you have your profile screen. So here you have your profile, what clubs you're managing, if you're an admin, an officer, president, that sort of stuff. And then clubs that you're following. So you'll be able to join whatever clubs you want to on here. So for example, if I'm the admin of Software Engineering Club, maybe I want to make an announcement, or I can just go ahead and maybe modify the admin list. So I can go in the admins and modify the admin list, stuff like that. Then finally, we'll have the classic, the settings page. So we'll be able to submit a club, report a bug, activate your notifications, stuff like that, edit your profile, delete your account or log out, all those sort of those features. So this is just the start of Clubfinity. There's a bunch of features we're actively working on. Some examples is, for example, we're working on Discord integration tools. So you'll be able to connect, if, for example, you have a club as a server, you connect your club server to Clubfinity. So you sort of sync both of those together. So that way you can just use Clubfinity and everything will be updated on Discord. We're also working on, like we said before, a better discover screen. So have a better discoverability for clubs within the University of Florida. So those are just some of the features we're working on. But like I said, we'd love to have you join us. We're actively looking for developers. And yeah, that's pretty much it for us. Thank you.
Thank you, guys. I'm gonna stop the recording, so. Cool. And we'll stick around if you guys have questions. So, thanks for coming out. Yep. Sorry, you want to come up and ask me? Yeah, yeah.